Hilti. And it's becoming your new name, even when you're going in a job site. Oh, Hilti is there. Hilti is there. Hey, hello, Hilti.
We're no longer the hero in the story. We are literally the guide who helps our hero, the center of the story, our customer, through his or her journey.
But with tens of thousands of customers, how does Hilti guide all these journeys?
We create the innovation, we have the innovation of the tools, we design, we build, we manufacture, and then we directly go out to our customers and sell them.
This means we have a direct sales force on the field, on the job sites, in the offices of our customers. We do have our own retail network where we do not sell through partners, but in our own Hilti stores. And of course, we own our digital space and our customer service.
It's about people, it's about our customers, but it's about our all Hilti employees as well. We are ambassadors, and we are proud to work at Hilti.
You can see that pride in Hilti's values and its culture.
Something that's very important to us is our core values and our culture, and a part of that makes everybody who works for Hilti very proud to work for Hilti, because it's something that we live and breathe at the core of everything to do. So every decision that is made at top level, those values are taken into consideration. Therefore, everybody else feels those values. So our values are commitment, teamwork, courage, and integrity. Commitment. So we're committed to selling exactly the right service to our customers. It's a case of getting to know our customer and finding out the right solution to them, and committed to delivering the best service for our customers. One of our slogans is "Together we win." So we have different departments who service our customers. On the front line, you do have the salespeople. Behind that, you've got all of the people who work trying to keep everything ticking over. Those people all will have the same interest at heart. So you need to have a lot of courage to go out to a job site and present the products that you're trying to take to these customers, and tell them that this is the best solution for them.
I was like, oh my God, for a brand to be able to say that courage is one of the value, it means that you can take risks at your walls. It means that you need to be yourself, to be brave enough to be yourself and to take actions, and impactful actions.
So we have integrity, so we're very transparent in all that we do. So you can see all our reports are online, so that's when it comes down to things like sustainability, the circularity, and then employment reports as well. So anything HR-wise that you'd like to see, that's all very transparent. We're also very transparent with our customers about when we're going to be bringing out products, what these products are like on the market as well in comparison to other competitors. And we have integrity internally, so we're very open.
What it means when you meet people, when you're working, when you collaborate, and you really feel all that values all the time, and you need it, because if you don't feel it, honestly, you cannot really be happy at Hilti.
These values have driven the company for more than 80 years.
It was started 1941, also in the middle of the Second World War. And then Martin Hilti and his brother Eugen Hilti, they founded as a Maschinenfabrik Hilti here in Schaan. And so in the beginning, they produce really very basic things. And I have an example here. That's one of the first products of Hilti. As I say, do really a lot of these smaller things.
Then, in 1957, the Hilti brothers turned their attention to the construction industry. It was a decision that transformed both the company and the industry at large.
And then Martin Hilti, as the founder of Hilti, developed a new technology, and they called it DX. And then the next step was really drilling machines, borehammer, a rotary hammer, and all these kind of tools where you can dig holes. Then in the consequence, there were anchors.
In the end, there was just this brilliant movement, I would say, to create products for the construction industry that were truly innovative. And I think back in the day, already to have that kind of insight, to be so close to the customer, to truly understand what she needed in order to get the job done, that really made it possible for Hilti as a brand to grow in such tremendous manner and create that strong brand equity that we have today.
In over 80 years, Hilti has never rebranded, but the brand has evolved.
It wasn't a brand revolution, but a brand refresh that really helped bring Hilti into the digital age. Up until that point, Hilti was still very much focused on, traditional marketing and print material and things like that.
So we continuously extend our brand expressions, both from a visual perspective and from a tone of voice perspective, to use new media, new tools, new technologies as an integrated part of our brand expressions.
So the Hilti brand consists of 6 elements. You have the logo, you have the colors, you have the typography, you have the tone of voice, you have the photographic style, and then we have what we call a dynamic surface.
When people think Hilti, they think red. Even the white logo type used to be red.
I think here we were very consistent. What changed then, how we use it. Because as I told in the beginning, it was really like a positive. We show it with red insulators. And then about maybe 25 years ago, we changed because it's the same as the white letters on the red tools.
It's exactly this red that is determining Hilti on the job site. It's our key brand or iconic assets that we know that has shaped this brand for many years.
The tools are the same colour, the van is the same colour, the tool cases are the same colour, the uniform is the same colours. It's just a pure part of Hilti.
It's supported by surrounding colours that we have defined with the brand refresh in 2016. And we gave it names like warm concrete, heavy concrete, which are kind of like brown, beige tones. And also steel, which is more like a gray. And then as a designer, of course, you also play emphasis on typography, so typographic style and hierarchies. How do I structure my text, my headlines and things like that? So we brought in this natural freshness by playing with negative space in our layouts. We wanted the brand not to scream at our audience anymore, but be more inclusive and welcome our audience into the space of the brand. We switched from black and white photography to full color photography, making sure that we don't use too many effects. It's all about natural, authentic photography that represents our customers, our audience in their natural environment with natural lighting and all those things. We don't want to speak from above and be like this bully voice. We want to position ourselves and our sales force has always done a really excellent job on doing so. So that's why we took that into the brand as well on an eye level of our customer, that we become the guide in the hero stories that our customers are actually living. So you will see always at a 30-degree angle, either a white surface that supports the type that it sits on, or this red line that is always from the bottom up, pointing to the right upwards in a 30-degree angle. And the story we wrapped around that was really we aim to reach higher. We always strive forward, helping our customer move forward.
But color isn't Hilti's only iconic asset.
So when we speak about the Hilti Red, it is also an iconic asset. Same goes for the Hilti box, or I would even argue the Hilti fleet, the cars that drive around. Those are all iconic assets that speak of the Hilti brand and make it instantly recognizable.
In fact, Hilti's most iconic asset is perhaps the simplest. Its toolbox.
I suppose is the most authentic element that we created at Hilti, because it's one of the first things that you see as a customer, as a prospect. You see the box, and this box is really creating a kind of enthusiasm directly. Honestly, it's quite basic, but emotionally, you can feel that there is a reaction from our customers directly, because it's creating enthusiasm, excitement, and they can't wait to see the tool. It's a very important step to take your time to really present the box, open the box. You really need to enjoy that moment.
The first Hilti toolboxes are really made out of metal. So I have you, maybe you can see Hilti red box, but you can see the logo is not in white because it was a cost factor. You have only out of metal.
Of course, it evolved over the years, but there was always emphasis on making it most functional to protect, but also easy to transport what's inside. And so it really became the vehicle of what Hilti also is all about.
And in a more literal sense, vehicles also have a role in Hilti's brand identity.
So sometimes when you're driving the car, people can look at you, oh, you're working for Hilti, because you realize that you have this car, but like a lot of other people all around the world, almost, it's not the same car all around the world, but it's the same color, the same style, and you have this responsibility.
It's very exciting. People who know Hilti and work in the trade know the quality, and they get excited when they see a Hilti van pull up. So pulling up onto your first job site and people recognizing you already, not knowing who you are as a person, but knowing why you're there, was a very good feeling.
At Hilti, being customer-centric means understanding their on-site needs.
You know, we go on the field, we meet our customers, and we are presenting our solutions to them. You need to create a relationship with the customer, you know. It doesn't have to be a customer, it has to be a partner. So you need to build a real relationship with this person to create the trust.
It's becoming more and more important to really personalize your message to your audience, but also specifically to one-to-one communication, because the more I can activate a person, not only on an intellectual and solution-based level, but on a connecting heart-based level, the more I move into the direction of creating this brand tribe, this brand trust and brand love that we were lucky enough already to have on a tremendous scale when it comes to Hilti.
To me, customer-centric means the customers are at the core of all that we do. So the decisions that we make, it's to make sure that the customers are happy and that they're provided with exactly the right product as well. It also means that everybody within the company are customer-centric. So every decision that's made really does affect what the end product is, which is a happy customer.
The personal touch is necessary. You really need to show that, of course, you're representing a brand, but you naturally show your personality, who you are, what you like in life. Sometimes when you're talking before starting your day with a customer, with the coffee, you need to share to receive, right? So, and you need to be honest.
Customers now interact with Hilti as much digitally as physically, so it's important to extend this sense of personality online.
On digital platforms, we have this opportunity to duplicate what we do on the field every day with our customers, and we do that in different ways. We have our website, we have social platforms, and on social platform, we have this freedom to really create authenticity, to create content differently.
So being able to enable your workforce out there in the field, that of course is a tremendous opportunity to tell stories. So we're looking to see how can we bridge the gap in creating content that is relevant, contextual, and timely.
And what we did with Hilti Live, for example, was a real duplication. Honestly, we didn't create a new world. For us, it was, okay, we have a person on the field. This person is wearing a helmet. This person has a jacket. This person is going on the job sites every day. This person is asking questions to our customers every day. This person is answering questions. This person is demoing the tool. Let's do the same digitally. The fact that we were consistently live created a deep trust with our customers, this authenticity that we like and what they like as well.
Back in the days, it made sense, right? We wanted to make sure that the image of the brand and the company is represented in a way that you want it to be. And that actually hasn't changed. But what has changed is how people consume content and how they expect companies to showcase not only the great services or products they provide, but also the human factor, the human side of what it means to buy from this company or even work for this company. And that's what's really exciting, sharing those stories.
Sharing stories across multiple media channels creates challenges around brand consistency. This got Hilti thinking about the bigger picture.
So in the past 4 or 5 years, we have focused a lot on driving consistency with the new brand expressions into the markets. Now it's time to take it further, to innovate, looking into new channels, looking into further emotionalizing our brand. And this will be a continuous process.
We moved over to brand coherence because we realized as much as you want to achieve consistency, you will actually never reach 100%. We also realized that the old way of thinking in terms of keeping a brand on a very consistent level was something that was opening up quite a bit.
This coherence means that we can become a bit more flexible, that we will be a bit more emotional on specific topics, but also on specific channels. So this means that while we looked at everything needs to look the same in the past 5 years, we now look into everything needs to feel the same for the customers. The customer needs to have a coherent experience.
Whenever you see something that is created by Hilti, it's recognizable as such, but it can have local influences and cultural affinity aspects.
Our digital tools also need to be very easy to use, need to be very reliable. But as I said, the coherent user experience is very important here. We use software integrated in our products. We provide digital products as part of an app on a mobile device, as a software for planners on their computers, and of course, on our website. So all of this needs to provide a coherent experience to our customers.
It's crucial to get the user journey right, to actually make sure that the content really speaks to our audience. And so you really need to make sure that not only from a brand experience level when it comes to visual representation, but also from the contextual content that I encounter. If that really truly answers my question and offers me a solution that I was looking to find.
In 2022, Hilti launched an exciting new tool platform. This opened up new brand opportunities.
So our newest exciting horse on the field, of course, is Neuron right now, our 22-volt cordless platform. And we were approached back in the day to create an exciting campaign identity that would still represent Hilti, but introduce this cordless platform as something truly exciting and truly innovative.
Our solution for Neuron has been developed on the basis of our brand guidance, of our brand knowledge, and the user experience guidelines that we have already in place for softwares, for our websites, and for our apps.
So we saw a tremendous opportunity to bring in the whole customer-centric messaging that we've been talking about so far, but also showcasing that the brand is capable of being exciting and bold and fresh. And so we took that and developed what we ended up calling the Campaign Accelerator. We based it on construction and architectural background and decided the two arrows truly exemplify how we see ourselves, that we take our customer and us together into the future.
So what does the future hold for Hilti?
For me, what the most exciting thing for the future of Hilti is the fact that we've committed to be CO2 neutral by 2023. We're really passionate about the circularity of our tools So making sure that we recycle what we can, reuse what we can. We've launched electric cars or hybrid cars where electric isn't possible for all our salespeople.
As we evolve, and maybe even through the glasses that they wear, the safety goggles, maybe there'll be an AR element in it that when I have to change something on the tool itself, it will show me in a digital way which knobs to turn and where to open it up and how to operate it. So I think we're really entering an exciting era of how the metaverse and augmented reality and virtual reality will come together and make a job site much more safer than it is today.
It's a strong brand with beautiful tools, because our customers, they say that as well. They say it's beautiful.
That was really the brilliant move, to not only focus on having the best thing out there and being sort of the leader of the pack, but also understanding the mechanics on a psychological level to bring in the emotional element of why it is that we get excited about something, and then actually energize a workforce to communicate that. And that's really a power of a brand that goes beyond just being a strong market leader, but actually having a soul, I would say.
Every decision that's made really does affect what the end product is, which is a happy customer.